We have a bunch of new Kizers that just dropped. I will have everything linked down in the description. Starting it off, we have the new KaiserHRA with a Wharncliffe blade, an S35VN. Just so you guys know, this is an early bird special. Between the 5th and the 10th, I believe, you can get between 10 and 20% off if you're one of the Kizer members. So sign up and then you can get these discounts and these early bird specials. So you'll get early access and you'll get it for a discount. But I believe there's only like a certain amount of spots per item. Nice straight edge right there. It's going to help you get some nice long cuts. And this thing is smooth, man. Damn near a guillotine, and it hasn't even broken in yet. I haven't oiled it or anything. I can imagine after I oil it. It has multiple forms of deployment, lots of forms of deployment. The fuller on it is pretty nice the way it is because it runs the stretch of the top of the blade. So you have the hole that you can use, or, you know, either side, or the fuller, which is really nice. I tend to use the fuller on this one. We'll get back to the action. Titanium frame lock. Kind of like a stone wash over it. It almost looks like, yeah, it's been dragged through a stone wash or something. It looks like a working finish. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Then it has a titanium milled pocket clip that's very deep carry. It looks like it's not reversible, but it's pretty cool to have it pinned behind the scale right there. Lots of milling on the inside. Good access to the lock bar. And very, very smooth. The flipper tab, the regular flipper, has jimping on it. Not the sharpest jimping, but it's good. It's got traction, so yeah, no problems with that. The front flipper, however, could use some better jimping. The thing is that it's, you know, shaped well, you know, not the best, but the jimping is so slippery. Never do a front flipper with this jimping. I mean, even if the thing functions well, like this one does function just fine. It just doesn't make sense because now when I go to the top and I try to go like that, I can't because it's slick. I have to go down here and get it right there, and then still I'll slip. So while it does kind of work okay, it could be so much better. But you know, it may just consider it the third form of deployment. You can easily slow roll it though, and you can flick it. You know, I'm obviously being pretty picky, you know, because there's a lot of amazing front flippers out there. The primary action on this one is this reverse flick though, man. Really good reverse. Oop, that was my fault. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's good for lefties. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just being a little punk. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, the handle, you know, it goes from slimmer to thicker, which I like in many cases. This one doesn't gradually go. It kind of just goes straight and then punches out. But it actually works. It's not bad in the hand. I don't think I'd want to cut with it like long term, like for 3 hours or anything like that. But just for a basic utility cut, breaking some cardboard down, opening up a package, I think it'll be great. The side finger works really good with the front flipper. But, you know, you got this chamfer down the edge. Where's the stop pin? Let's see. Looks like we have an internal stop pin. Love to see that. Yeah. Pretty damn cool. Let's talk about some nitpicks and negatives that are popping out at me right away. One, sharpen, control, and plunge grind. You know, yeah, you're going to hit the plunge grind when you sharpen this. Is it that big of a deal? Depends on, you know, how much it bothers you. For me, I prefer a good sharpen, control, and plunge grind. Luckily, you can put your own, so if I wanted to, I could just cut a little circle out right there. The geometry is actually pretty good too, by the way. Very thin. This thing's going to be pretty slicey. The fuller might create a little bit of resistance, but it's not going to be crazy. The next negative is, I already said it, the jimping on the front flipper could be so much better. Other than that, you know, it's got TA hardware all the way around. The clip works pretty good. Yeah, clip works great. I usually don't like a clip landing right where it lands on the corner of the lock bar cutout, but it's fine. It works, so that's the main deal. So yeah, there you guys go. Pretty damn cool. Let's check out the next one. Now the next two, we'll just do this one really quick because Most of us know the Sheepdog, and if you don't, there's 1,000 videos out there on the Sheepdogs. This is the full-size one. They do come in minis, XL sizes, full sizes, titanium frame locks, button locks, crossbar locks, all different handle materials, removable flipper tabs, there's so many options when it comes to the Sheepdog, but there's a reason for that. It is a very popular knife because it is so awesome. It's very slicey. It is a cardboard destroyer. This blade just works so good for like zipping down the corners of boxes and breaking down boxes. You can choke up right up tight to that edge very comfortably. And, you know, this is a knife that you can feel like you can, you know, use pretty much long term, you know, during the day. Denim micarta here. This one's got red denim micarta. So we have two different denim micartas. Just one's red, one's blue. And it does come with a denim little pocket, or a denim case right here, the Velcros. I just put that in there for right now, but you know, you can take the patch off and put a different one on there if you want to, but it's cool. It's a nice little denim pouch to keep it in or to store it in. So the blade steel is 154 cm. It's got a stone washed finish over this black coating that, you know, goes from the blade to the clip and hardware. They both got a pivot collar that say, you know, some stuff on them. I could get rid of that, to be honest. Not a big fan of that, but whatever. I love denim micarta. These have a phenomenal action for thumb flick or reverse flick because the hole is, you know, it's kind of a pill shape and it's just lands in such a great spot. Jimping is good quality jimping. You know, you feel like you can bear down on it. Even back here, separated from the edge, you know, you feel really good. The clips work great. You know, it's inset with flat screws, not reversible though. And yeah, like I said, these things have been around for a long, long time. There's so many different versions of it. Let's get to the next one. Now the next one is an awesome little fixed blade from Kizer in 3V steel with a PVD coating over the top. We have a Kydex sheath with a tech lock. So I love tech locks. They're like my favorite way to carry a Kydex sheath because you can, you know, move these screws to one of the different holes and you can rotate it, and then to put it on and take it off during the day, it's so easy and comfortable to do, which is so important when you're talking about an EDC fixed blade. An EDC fixed blade, you want to be able to put on, take off very, you know, with very little effort comfortably. So we have a 3V blade, like I said, PVD coating, G10 handle with this beautiful black micarta inlay. It'd been cool if they did some black liners, or sorry, black micarta liners, but the gray and black looks really good. This is seamless. Yeah, absolutely seamless. It seems like it's just one piece of material. You can get a full 4-finger grip, but it is still a compact knife. So this is going to be a nice little EDC knife for most people. You know, you got a little bit of belly for cutting down a surface, or say if you're hunting, you know, for skinning and things like that, you can still get to the tip. You got plenty of straight edge to slice with. You can turn around, cut backwards because it is a, you know, a neutral handle. You got a push off point right there. Nice click on that sheath. Good quality Kydex. No rattle, no tap. This is pretty cool. The geometry, the blade stock is slightly robust. So when I say slightly robust, I don't even mean like super tough or anything like that. I just mean a little bit tougher with a nice thin edge. So it's not going to be something you're going to want to abuse or anything like that, but just for a regular everyday slicer, you know, for basic daily cutting tasks, this is going to be pretty damn cool. And, you know, it's going to be pretty easy to carry. It's compact, lightweight, and it's got the tech lock. Next, we have two of the same model, which is, oh, by the way, the one we just checked out was the Smolt. This is the Smolt. I should have said that. And then this one is the deckhand. So we have two deckhands here. D2 steel, we got a coated and non-coated. So if you're worried about D2 rusting, you would get the coated one. Wipe off the oil. And then we have black micarta scales. I know it looks gray, but this stuff will absolutely turn black over time. It will start darkening up. I like Kaiser's micarta. They do a really good job, and I like this handle. This is a phenomenal handle for ergonomics. It goes from narrow to a little bit bigger. So even though it's kind of like a 3.5 finger knife, because it's a little thicker back there, it allows you to kind of really squeeze it back there, because back here is one of the most important parts to good ergonomics. Now, I'm not saying it's a big knife, so it's not going to be the most ergonomic, but it's going to be decent. And then the pinch grips, that's where it's at. This thing is going to be very, very versatile. You know, obviously you can slice with it, open packages up, cut down on a flat surface. Nice sharp control and plunge grind. And, you know, with any fixed blade, you can always cut in your own choil. So as long as it doesn't affect the sheath, by the way. So you got to watch out for that. Nice Kydex sheath. No rattle, no tap. A little bit of a push-off spot. Now the clip is... This is designed to go in the pocket or around your belt. So you can loop it around, and then this little loop right here will catch your belt so you can belt it. Or you can just slap it right in the pocket. I bet you could even carry this inside the waistband. Like, you know, whether it's jogging pants or even just regular jeans. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, the stone washes are always done very well by Kizer. They do a good job with their finishing work. The jimping is functional jimping. Yes, it is. Full tang construction, nice big hardware. And yeah, I love this micarta. It's not too furry, but you can feel the texture. You can feel the fibers. You can feel it's going to pick up all the oils in your skin and darken up really nicely, if that's the kind of micarta you like, you know, because there's all different kinds of micarta and all different kinds of good quality micarta. But anyways, yeah, just a quick look at these guys. I really don't have any negatives on the fixed blades. The only thing I could say is, you know, they could have did a little bit better job on the plunge grind, but you know, hey, this is fine. You know, if I needed to, I could always cut a new one in, or just, you know, leave it. It'll be just fine. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.